Exotic Motorcars presents Living Better, brought to you by Reverse Mortgage Works and Dr. Clarence Caldwell's Mindset Masterclass. A healthier lifestyle lets you live a longer, happier life. Hi everyone, I'm Sandy Newton. Let's get started living better. Featuring Dr. Joseph Scherger, Eisenhower family physician and owner and medical director of Restore Health Disease Reversal.
Living better is living a happier, healthier, and longer life. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
And featuring Chef David Horgan, creative executive chef at PS Underground.
Welcome to our PS Underground kitchen. I'm here with Dr. Brosfield, and we're going to show you how to make a nice, healthy appetizer platter that's a great part of a healthy diet.
Also featuring Dr. Clarence Caldwell, mindset wellness coach to entrepreneurs and corporate executives.
Give when you can. Giving is a two-way street. When you give, you receive at the same time.
Enjoy your life living better. So glad you could join us today on Living Better. Dr. Joseph Scherger has a very special guest with him today.
Welcome back to another episode of Living Better. I'm Dr. Joe Scherger, an Eisenhower family physician and founder of Restore Health Disease Reversal. I'm excited to say we have Lauren Del Sardo back again, founder and publisher of Desert Health.
So I started Desert Health because I really thought that there needed to be a publication that profiled both the medical community and the natural health community on the same level. And it just happened to be the right thing at the right time because that was actually happening. And you were the first one to say, timely convergence. We're getting ready to open the Eisenhower Wellness Institute. You are on the right track. The two mediums, the two types of medicine are starting to work together and come together for whole person care.
And Lauren, during the decade plus that you've done this, you've gone through some of your own health challenges that you have shared with all of your readers. Give us a brief synopsis of that.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens, right? Now, my background was journalism, so that's what I majored in way back when. So I just love writing, and it's interesting that I ended up, contributing to or creating a health publication. And with that, of course, comes your own health. Before I started this publication, Dr. Joe, I was, Burger King was my favorite restaurant. I was not the healthiest person, and that's why coming down here, I'd been a workaholic. I started on Wall Street. I, worked at San Francisco running an ad agency. So I had a busy, very pressured life. And so coming down here, I really wanted to find balance. And I wanted to share that with readers. And I thought, why hold back? Some of the things that I've gone through, in 2019, I got breast cancer. And I was headed for a double mastectomy, just get it over with, don't want to deal. But then I found a clinical trial, cryoablation, where they actually freeze the tumor. And I ended up doing that procedure at City of Hope, who was participating in the trial. And for my specific cancer, it worked well. I researched and had such an interesting path of what I learned along the way. I thought, I've got to share this story. I wrote pieces from dealing with the diagnosis, which, is never easy, to being your own advocate, making your binder of information, finding all the resources, getting multiple consults, etc., to introducing a new therapy, which will hopefully become mainstream for breast cancer treatment, to becoming cancer-free.
And now you and your husband went through COVID.
We did, and then our current January, February issue, the headline is, and then we got COVID. Like everybody, we thought we did everything right. We, 2 years of doing everything, getting our vaccinations, upping our vitamin C, and we thought, well, if we get COVID, we'll be prepared. And we were so unprepared because you're both so sick. We both got Delta. You're trying to figure it all out with a 102 fever, and so we learned a lot there. Tommy was able to get monoclonal antibodies, which you recommended. through Eisenhower. I wasn't, I didn't qualify. So I researched and figured out how I could find them through the county. They were offering them to people, and I was able to get them as well. So the resources and what I learned through that, I had to put in the paper. And I've got to say, I've gotten more comments and words of thanks and gratitude for that article than any other article in 12 years.
Well, Lauren, you're in a catbird seat of all of the wellness practitioners in the Valley, which is very rich. I mean, we have a tremendous density and range of wellness providers. And you bring us all together at events and in your newspaper. As we close, just share, what you've learned or your own observation about what works, what is the key to success among wellness providers here in the Valley?
Sure. I really think in the 12 years I've been so grateful, and it's really been, I've seen the need because our wellness community here has grown so much, even to the point where the Greater Palm Springs Convention and Visitors Bureau has put together a Live Your Wellness campaign, an international campaign to bring people to the desert specifically for wellness. And so that community has really grown. The number of integrative doctors, MDs, DOs, who are going and opening Restore Health sort of practices where we're really focusing on whole person care, it's just phenomenal. So I think that people are also looking at that, and people are realizing they want to become their own advocates and to find solutions that work. So I think that Desert Health was the right thing at the right time.
Well, Lauren, let me say in closing that you came here as a journalist without a healthcare background. Yeah. You have probably done as much or more healing in this valley as anybody that I can think of.
Well, thank you.
And what you've contributed is just enormous. So thank you very much, helping everyone here live better.
Thank you so much. And people that ask where can they find Desert Health, so we're at about 300 different locations, usually where you grocery shop. You can pick up a complimentary publication, and we hope everyone enjoys and we continue to together heal those in our community.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Living Better.
If you'd like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage, call Mark and Brian with Reverse Mortgage Works. We are local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
Hi, I'm Henry. And I'm Steve. Together we represent Exotic Motor Cars here in Palm Springs. For the last 30 years, we've been the Valley's leading supplier of pre-owned exotic, luxury and classic cars.
Don't just dream it, drive it.
Welcome to Desert Outreach Synagogue, the voice of the valley. A place called home to anyone who needs one. A place of incredible music, community, conversation, and connection. Come join us. You already belong.
Want to play better golf, tennis, pickleball, improve your focus? Well, you might want to check your brain. A 10-minute brain recording can reveal your brain speed, and together we'll make a plan to up your game.
Mastering your mindset will enhance the abundance and fullness of your life. Join my Mindset Masterclass to enhance your commitment, your courage, and your confidence to become all you were meant to be.
Cornerstone Insurance Services is an independent brokerage firm that represents dozens of insurance carriers for all lines of insurance. We want to be your personal insurance agent to help navigate your best options and benefits.
Bobby Botina's Mexican and American Grill, now at the River and Rancho Mirage. Bobby Botina's, live entertainment, great food, cool vibes. See you at Bobby Botina's.
Who doesn't want healthy meals that are easy and delicious, right? Well, Chef Dave is going to show us some of his favorite healthy recipes.
Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I'm here at PS Underground, and I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic roasted corn and black bean salad. This is a wonderful dish to have in your fridge, just to eat off of it. It's also versatile and it can become many different things. So I'm going to start with some corn. What I did is I took corn on the cob, gave it a quick roast on the grill, and what I've done here is taken a larger bowl and put a smaller bowl inside of it, and then that way it catches all of the corn as you're cutting and it doesn't go all over the place. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. That's about 5 cobs, and then start adding the other ingredients. I took the corn cobs and all I did was lay them down. You don't have to season them or oil them or anything. Put them on a hot grill and give them a few minutes, and then just turn them every few minutes until they get a little bit of that char on the outside. And that's all you have to do. It's really simple. Then I let them cool, of course, because I don't want to handle it too hot. And I've made this dish before and used it. You can use it as just a salad. It can be used almost as a dip with chips. You can mix different proteins in with it. It's great to have around in the summer, in the spring. I'll just have a big bowl of it in my refrigerator and just eat off of it for days. There we go. And I'll just pull out my other little bowl. And this will become my mixing bowl for all the other vegetables. You can use canned or you can cook them from dry, however you like. And I took black beans. I used these out of the can and then rinsed them so you don't get a lot of it's just a cleaner appearance. And then this is diced Anaheim chilies. It's 2 of them with the seeds removed. And then 1 orange pepper. I like this because it has a lot of different colors, different flavors in it. And then 1 yellow pepper with the seeds removed also. And this is about 3 jalapeno chilies with the seeds removed. You want to remove the membrane and the seeds from the inside because that's where a lot of the spiciness lies, but really, they're not too bad once you do that. And about a little more than half of a diced red onion. Kind of go easier on this just because it's a really strong flavor. Then I'm going to add the tomato. And what I'm going to do is take the end off, just like that, and then cut it in half. Just to keep a little cleaner appearance, I'm going to scoop the seeds out. So you just take a little spoon and take out the insides of the tomato. Give it a little scrape, and there you go. I'm just going to cut this into little slices and then cut it again crossways to make it into a small dice. Like that. And then I'll just add the tomato in as well. And then one thing that really gives it a nice flavor is lime zest. I like to zest the limes first, put the zest into the bowl, and then juice them to get every bit of flavor out of that lime that you possibly can. So I'm going to use my zester here. Give it a couple swipes, turn it, a couple swipes, turn it. It's amazing how much flavor the zest really imparts into this dish. And once you toss it all together with the lime juice and everything, the flavors really develop, so the longer it sits in your fridge, it's just going to taste even better. About 2 swipes and turn, 2 swipes and turn. There we go. That's got some real flavor in there, so I'm going to put all that lime zest in. And then I'll cut the limes in half. And then just use a little press. And try not to get it in the eye when you I have a little extra lime juice that I juiced in advance as well. I'm going to put that in there too. So it's probably about, I would say, a 1/4 cup of lime juice. Now I'm going to drizzle a little avocado oil. You can go as light or heavy on this as you like, depending on, if you're watching your fat intake or anything like that. I like to do it till it's just nice and coated through. And then a couple pinches of salt. I'm going to season this fairly well because a lot of this is all raw vegetables, so it needs a little extra seasoning. But if you're watching your salt intake, go a little lighter on it, or there's other salt-free seasonings if there's one you like. And now we're just going to toss it all together.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more of Living Better.
When you think of Palm Springs, you think of sunshine, palms, and beautiful backyard pools. Let Sunny Palm Pool Service take the worry out of maintaining the most important pool around, yours. Sunny Palm Pool Service offers concierge service for your pool or spa. Top quality and reliable maintenance and repairs. Sunny Palm Pool Service. We'll do the work. You do the relaxing. Call Rod at 760-333-4804.
When it comes to improving brain performance, prescription drugs don't work for everyone. In fact, many of us are concerned about the long-term effects of drugs. There is a safe alternative. At Brain Care Performance Center, we offer MERT, a painless, drug-free, non-invasive therapy that helps the brain work more efficiently. MERT reduces anxiety, improves sleep, and improves executive function of the brain. MERT can improve or resolve many common brain conditions. For more information, please give us a call.
Welcome to Gelato Granucci, the little shop with the big flavors.
Where our brilliant flavor designers bring you the art of gelato. Flavors like coffee, strawberry, salted caramel, cookie shot cones, gelato bars, and gelato cannolis. And now Gelato Granucci can be featured at your special event. Our scrumptious gelato will be served to your guests from our vintage cart.
See you soon at Gelato Granucci in downtown Palm Springs.
Looking for a safe and fun outdoor adventure? Then let Palm Springs world-famous Red Jeep Tours transport you to a desert wonderland. Choose from a variety of exciting adventures. Journey through the bones of the earth on our signature San Andreas Fall Tour at our private and exclusive Metate Ranch. Explore narrow-walled slot canyons, a natural palm oasis, and learn about local Native American culture. Red Jeep Tours, offering experiences that engage, educate, and entertain since 1988.
Hi, I'm Henry.
And I'm Steve. Together we represent Exotic Motorcars here in Palm Springs. For the last 30 years, we've been the Valley's leading supplier of pre-owned exotic, luxury, and classic cars.
Don't just dream it, drive it.
Cornerstone Insurance Services is an independent brokerage firm that represents dozens of insurance carriers for all lines of insurance. We want to be your personal insurance agent to help navigate your best options and benefits.
So now that everything's in the bowl, I'm just going to go ahead and toss that just to combine everything. Mix up all of the lime juice, the avocado oil, salt and the pepper. There we go. And if there's any corn in there that needs to be broken up, you can break that up. There we go. Now you can have this just the way it is. You can keep it in your fridge, go ahead and just eat off of it. It's actually very versatile. You could have it with chips as a dip. You could just eat it as a salad. It would make a nice side to a barbecue or something. You could even throw it in an omelet maybe as an omelet filling, or add a protein into it and have it as an actual salad, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. So now what I'm going to do is add a protein into this and make it into more of a substantial meal. You could use chicken breast. I'm actually decided to do it with shrimp today. So to make it sort of a southwestern creamy salad, but still stay kind of on the healthy side, I'm using some vegan sour cream. You could use Greek yogurt as well. That's a very healthy option. So I'm going to add some of this sour cream, and then I have some of this Mexican hot sauce. This is just like a tomato sauce, but it's got a little spice and flavor to it. It's pretty low in sodium, so I'll add a few tablespoons of that. Now, you can add a low sodium seasoning to this if you like. One thing that's kind of a nice trick that works really well is powdered ranch mix, believe it or not. It's got everything in it, the onion powder, the garlic powder, the fresh herbs, a little salt. So I'm gonna add a few pinches of that. And then just whisk it together. And this is like a creamy Southwest dressing. And now that I've done that, I've got about a pound of diced shrimp. I'm gonna throw that in and then toss it together just to coat it. And you gotta try one to check it for seasoning. Perfect. All right, now I'm just gonna put a little lettuce in the bowl and then go ahead and plate this up and we're ready to try it. I'm gonna start by dishing up the corn and black beans. There we go. And then add a little bit of the shrimp on top, the creamy. I'm just gonna garnish this with a little avocado. I'm just gonna cut off the end, and then cut around. Get rid of the pit that way. Cut a few slits in there. Take my spoon, scoop it out. And we'll just put a few slices. And there we go. Now I just need to get a fork and try some of this. All right, now the moment of truth. See how it tastes. You can really taste the fresh lime in there. It's just wonderful with the citrus. That little bit of avocado oil gives it a nice mouthfeel. It's nice and light too. Well, I'm happy with how this turned out, so you'll have to try it at home as well. Here's to living better.
Living Better thanks Dr. Clarence Caldwell and Mindset Masterclass for bringing closed captioning to the hearing impaired.
Welcome to Gelato Granucci, the little shop with the big flavors.
Gelato Granucci's brilliant flavor designers combine only the finest quality ingredients to make unique flavors fresh every day. Flavors like Amarena Sour Cherry, Tiramisu, and Joshua Tree Coffee. We have gelato cakes, gelato cannoli, pops, and pints to go. Located on North Palm Canyon in downtown Palm Springs. Gelato Granucci. Come experience the art of gelato.
Dr. Clarence Caldwell works with people who want a better life. Are you tired of health, career, and money issues? When you see others that seem to have it all, do you wonder, why can't I have that?
You can. If you're ready to overcome the fears that hold you back, increase your confidence, and leverage the power of your emotions, my Mindset Masterclass is exactly what you need. I will personally teach you the skills that I used to move from homelessness to corporate boardrooms. It will work for you too. If you truly want more, join me at my Mindset Masterclass and create the success and fulfillment that you deserve in your life.
Bobby Botina's Mexican and American Grill, now at the River and Rancho Mirage. Bobby Botina's, live entertainment, great food, cool vibes. See you at Bobby Botina's.
Hi, I'm Henry.
And I'm Steve. Together we represent Exotic Motorcars here in Palm Springs. For the last 30 years, we've been the Valley's leading supplier of pre-owned exotic, luxury, and classic cars.
Don't just dream it, drive it.
If you'd like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage, call Mark and Brian with Reverse Mortgage Works. We are local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
You know, we all need confidence and self-belief. Let's hear what Dr. Caldwell has to say about that.
Well, welcome to Mindset Wellness. It is where you're going to get the keys and maybe even the skills to stop the struggle and begin living the life that you've imagined, the life that you want, so that you can become who you were meant to become. Let's talk about your beliefs. That is the core of who you are. I have a question for you. What are the good things that you believe about yourself? The good things you believe about yourself. Think about that for a second. Also think about what are the not so good things you believe about yourself. See, they both have an impact on your life. They both have an impact on what you do and how you behave in the world. You know, I've heard someone say that I'm not good at math, and I have proof I'm not good at math. That's what I believe, I'm not good at math. But do you really have proof That may not be proof. It may be false evidence. You see, if you've failed every math test that you've taken, maybe you're just not good at taking tests. Maybe the person isn't teaching you the right way. But for you to say, I'm not good at math, that sets up a belief that now, every time you run into a math problem, whether it's with your money or something else, you shut down because your belief system is just that powerful. But here's the deal about belief. Beliefs can change. Yes. And I'll tell you my definition of belief. Now, if you were to look this up in Webster's dictionary, you probably won't find it written this way. But this is my definition, and it tells you not only what it is, but how to create it. Now, it's a long definition, so take a pen or rewind this and listen to it again, and I might say it a couple of times. But your beliefs are simply a thought, back to the mind, right? A thought or set of thoughts that when held long enough or often enough, that becomes the window through which you see the world or you see yourself. I know it was a long definition, but it's so clear. Let me say it again. Belief is a thought or set of thoughts when held long enough or often enough becomes the window through which you see the world. Now, how was your window created? Was it the thoughts that you had because your parents kept telling you you were this and you were that? Your friends are telling you you're this and you're that? Your teachers are telling you you're this and you're that? So that becomes the thoughts that you hold frequently or often, and that becomes your belief. So if you're not good at math, who told you you weren't good? You think you have proof, but I'm not sure you do. That's just an example. You see, when we let other people tell us what it is we believe, we don't even know what's happening sometimes. But that's living your life by default. You don't want to live by default. If you're going to become your best you can't live by default. Let's try living our life by design. How do you design that life? You know, when you have a skyscraper or a building downtown, it always starts with an architect. Someone is drawing out the plan. And I want you to begin drawing out the plan for what your life is going to look like and what your beliefs are that are going to support that life you want. That's called living by design. So are you living by default or are you living by design? So let me ask you again, what are the good things that you believe about yourself? Okay, what are the not so good things you believe about yourself? You have an opportunity to change that. Okay, that's it this time. Remember, give when you can. Giving is a two-way street. When you give, you receive at the same time. And live with an attitude of gratitude. Giving thanks is so important. And then finally, because you have this power to choose, love first, then choose. And you'll make an amazing life for yourself, and you'll make an amazing life for the people around you. Okay, we'll talk to you again next time. Take care.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. I'm Sandy Newton. Here's to living better.